Tonight, the moon hangs low and heavy, a luminous witness to a tale whispered for generations. A tale every mother tells her daughter, and every elder repeats when pride begins to grow sharp and dangerous. Listen well, children of the moonlight, for this is the story of Adeke and the terrible price she paid for her own pride. In a settlement blessed by the rich, dark earth and watched over by a towering Iroko tree, lived Adeke, a girl so beautiful that the sun itself lingered on her skin. Her laughter sparkled like water from the village stream. Her steps were light, graceful, admired by every spirit and mortal who saw her. Many young men came to her father's compound, each carrying gifts. The skilled yam farmer with his strong arms, the patient weaver with threads of every color, the brave hunter whose name the forest respected. But Adeke looked down on them all. "My beauty is too great to be wasted on the soil," she said boldly. "I will not marry a man whose back is bent with honest labor. I deserve a husband of refinement, a merchant from a city where gold is as common as cowries." And her parents, swept away by dreams of status, encouraged her pride instead of cooling it. Then, on a crimson evening, destiny tested her. He arrived like a vision, Seye, riding into the village square as the last rays of sunlight kissed the earth. He was perfect. His tunic was silk no weaver had ever crafted. His shoes were soft leather. He smelled of sandalwood richer than any incense sold in the market. His smile, calm, enchanting, too smooth, too flawless. "I am a merchant from a distant city where wealth flows like water." The villagers leaned closer. Adeke's heart leapt. Her parents' eyes gleamed. Who cared that he avoided simple questions about his home? Who cared that he arrived at sunset and left before dawn? Here was the perfection she had demanded. The marriage was arranged at frightening speed, as if a shadow pushed it forward. For a short season, Adeke basked in triumph, but slowly a chill crept into her home. Seye never ate her food, not the thick yam porridge, not the fiery pepper soup, not the sweet palm nut stew. "The food here is too heavy," he said with a perfect smile. "My body thrives on the waters of my homeland." He never sweated under the harsh sun. His chest barely rose with breath as he lay beside her. And at night, he slipped out silently before the rooster crowed. Then came the evening that shattered her illusions. Adeke lifted her oil lamp to study him, to see if she could find in his eyes the love she once imagined. Her own shadow stretched across the wall. But Seye's body, standing right beside her, cast no shadow at all. The lamp's flame passed through him, as though his body were only an idea, not a reality. Adeke's heart froze. She remembered the ancient warning. That which casts no shadow does not belong among the living. Terrified, she ran to her grandmother, a woman older than many palm trees, wise in the ways of spirits and storms. The moment she heard the story, the old woman's face tightened. "Child," she whispered, "you have married a shade. Be careful of those whose footsteps you cannot hear, those who cannot eat the food of your people, those who cast no shadow. He is one of the Abiku, a spirit child born only to die, living only to return to torment the living." That night, Adeke trembled beneath her wrapper, waiting for Seye to slip away again. When he did, silent as a drifting leaf, she grabbed a small sharp knife and followed. His footsteps made no sound. He moved swiftly into the forest, ignoring branches, ignoring thorns, gliding like smoke. Adeke chased him until she reached the forbidden place where the river kissed the burial mounds of infants taken too soon, and spirits laid to restless sleep. There, Seye stopped. He removed his beautiful silk garments, and with a dreadful ancient calm, his body unraveled. His handsome face dissolved into mist. His torso crumbled like dust. His voice echoed from nowhere and everywhere. I am Seye, the restless child, the Abiku, born only to die, living only to return to torment the living. You wanted perfection, Adeke. Now behold my truth. Adeke's scream tore her throat. She stumbled backward, trembling violently. Her grandmother, sensing danger, had followed from afar with sacred herbs and a calabash of protection. She found Adeke shaking beside the mound, eyes wide with madness. The old woman acted quickly, chanting fierce ancient words, pouring palm wine, breaking kola, binding Adeke's spirit back to the living world, and sealing Seye's claim forever. By dawn, the Abiku was gone. He never returned. But Adeke was no longer the same. She learned painfully what pride had hidden from her. A fine cloth does not guarantee a fine heart. A costly scent does not promise a living soul. And perfection that glitters too brightly may cast no shadow. From that day, she no longer sought a flawless man from distant lands. She sought the one who cast a shadow in the sun, the one whose honesty, sweat, and humanity were worth more than silk and gold. And that, children of the moonlight, is the end of our story. May your eyes be sharp. May your hearts be humble. May you never marry a spirit in disguise.
Thank you for joining us on this magical journey into the world of African folktales. If you enjoyed Adeke's story and the adventures of the Abiku, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more incredible tales from across Africa. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a story. Your support keeps the stories alive.